We're walking up the stairs. This was a fireplace. It's hard to film on this. Just looking back towards that fireplace. That's what all good knights in armour were wearing back then. So back about 1515, that's what you'd be wearing. Is that King Henry VIII's armour? Oh well, you can see why. Jenny reckons this is why Henry VIII was so popular. So old Charles I wore this shin suit. More stairs. Jennifer's being real good. Count them. I think Britain's in trouble if this is all they've got to defend themselves. Gunpowder. More gunpowder. More gunpowder. We're up this high. There's a view out of the windows. There's a view out another one of the windows. They didn't clean their windows very well in the old days. Still got dirty windows at Pt2. We must be changing the yard. This is the best bit for Jennifer. That's actually the head of Queen Elizabeth I. Aha, this is where they keep their horses. Those are the horses of the various kings. And we're going down. That's where they kept the old cannon. Back in 1692 they really knew how to make a big cannon ball. And of course there's always the ubiquitous gift shop. This is a 40-foot deep well. It was originally used to supply water. And that's our day at the Tower of London. We're going to head now back and see if we can find Daryl. We're in Leicester Square. It's about this time. And what's the date today?
7th.
The 7th. As you know, we've been to the tower and we're waiting for Daryl. We're going to meet Daryl just over here, and we shouldn't be too long. Last night we had our tea over there. And we went for a bit of a walk down there and around and about. This is Leicester Square. We're at Westminster Cathedral. That big window up there, they tell us, is the biggest or the second biggest rose window in the world. Pretty soon we're going to go wandering through those doors there and have a look. But they're not allowed to take cameras in, so you can't come with us. There we are, in all its glory. Well, that's the time on Big Ben. And that's the time on Westminster Cathedral. This is Westminster Palace. I don't know who this dude is, but he definitely doesn't need an underarm problem, does he? Friday today, and we're off to Brighton. Jenny and Daryl are over there buying tickets, and we're at Victoria Street Station. It's a fairly big place. I haven't seen any trains yet. It's a bit more like an airport. And I guess the trains are down there somewhere. There's an escalator. We came here from the tube, got off at Victoria Street Tube Station. Well, we're on the train, off to Brighton. Ta-da! This is what it's like inside the carriage. Well, we're on our way. We're in a little lane in Brighton. Daryl's purchasing some Toblerone. And the streets here are quite narrow and really interesting. And old. And Daryl's taking us out for a bit of a tour of the town. Obviously this is where we are, in Church Street. Well, we must be at the Royal Pavilion. These are the entrance gates. We'll work out what that all says when we get home, but I guess that's when it was built. Here's one of the lights at the Royal Pavilion. And some Royal Pavilion bushes. Well, we reckon this is the Queen's Batch at Brighton. Well, we're heading over towards the beach, which is over that way somewhere. Well, that's what I always have imagined Brighton to be like. Typically overcast, a bit windy, and maybe a drop of rain in the air. We certainly haven't been disappointed today, because that's exactly what it's like. Smile! Oh, she looks pretty good, eh? Yeah. See you go against this one. Yes, yes, yes. Here's the takeoff, runway 34 left. V1. Rotation. V2. That's number something or other in the front there. 6 has got to come. No. Got to get some Brighton rock.
This one. That box. Yeah, this one for Graham. Just to use the box. What could you get for sale one? Old fat. and the weather isn't too bad, but it's a little windy and wet. Oh, look what we found on Brighton Beach. Wow, fancy that. Now Don's decided he needed a sun hat. I really don't know why.
Yes, it's fish and chip time down at the pier. Wow. We put our winter gears on and we're off back down the pier. Go for a walk along the waterfront in the wind. We're just going down here to find out what it is. Well, believe it or not, it's a map of the world.
No, I'd take the picture, but my phone just run out.
Oh, there's something at the centre of the universe. A sculpture with the old pier in the background. And Daryl's going to take a picture of the sculpture with the pier in the background. This is old. These lanes have been here since the 1860s. They've been here for quite a while, and underneath there's even some old tunnels and things that have been bricked in. Well, this appears to be one of the main shopping streets as well. Here's the railway station where we're heading. Here we are back at the station. Where'd you go home? And here's our train to go home on. Here we are, the Melia White House in, I don't know, Regent's Park, something like that. And this is our accommodation for tonight. Here we are looking from the back door, through the mirrors, across to Jennifer again. We're at Kensington Palace. This is where Princess Diana used to live. And we're at the gate of it. Yeah, it was their anniversary this week, so that's why there's a few flowers still at the gates. And this is Kensington Park. The dog will have a royal wee on the Royal Park. There you go. Oh, gardener's been fairly busy.
Very nice.
There's a wee squirrel in the gardens. This is the Orangery. I don't know what it was, but it is now a restaurant. We had pigeons in Trafalgar Square, and in Kensington Park you've got swans.
Over this. Need a partner? You need to stand next to your partner. Everyone can join in this. In a big circle, standing next to your partner, remember your lady on your side. Ladies!
On our left we've got some Scottish dancing, way over there on the left. You can see them dancing over there. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit and Look at that. There you go.
And in. And out. Ladies and
We've walked around the round pond and have arrived at the Lancaster Gate where Hyde Park and Kensington Gardens meet. Prince Albert is gazing across Bayswater Road to his Royal Albert Hall.
On each of the four corners you've got some statues like this as well. And across the road you've got the Royal Albert Memorial Hall. And this is the Natural History Museum. We just arrived at Hampton Court on the first day of our tour of Devon and Cornwall. Now we're just standing outside of Hampton Court. Some of these yew trees are 300 years old. Now we're just going to walk up to a new part of the palace that was designed by Christopher Wren. These borders are the famous herbaceous borders. Well, I haven't got the wide angle lens on, so you're just going to have to pan across the front of it. This is the new part. And looking back towards the old part, which is obscured by that old yew tree. Oh, this looks like it might be the rose gardens. Oh, look, there's a rose.
Oh, that is. I don't think that's a rose.
No?
Typical medieval windows, long windows, not anywhere near as big as the ones you saw. This is the left side. And look at the entrance behind me. Above the arch, you see the Tudor coat of arms, the royal coat of arms until 1603. After Elizabeth I died, the last Tudor monarch.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get 2 sets of that. Of the wide one.
You'll see also all the swans here. There is a ceremony each year when the vintners come down and they mark the swans. But as you can see by the properties how well they're cared for, you really are in big money area.
This is Runnymede, where the Magna Carta was signed. And way over there I think we've got Windsor Castle. That's the monument to the signing of Magna Carta. It was done on the banks of the Thames, which is behind me.
And then the JFK Memorial.
Just
Looking right across to the left, eyes to the right, please.
just turn to the left, mate.
You have to be quick on this one. We'll have another opportunity, but not in this shot. Looking across to your right, in a moment, you will see the pinnacles of the chapel.
We're on the M4 and we're heading for Oxford. This is just a bit of the country. Well, we've joined all the sheep in Oxford, and I'm not sure where we're heading, but we're going to find out. So that's where the martyrs were burned at the stake. This is Trinity College. It's closed today. Must be closed for repairs. Recognise this, you will if you watch Inspector Morse. He obviously spends some time in this bookshop here. And this is over the road from Trinity College. And the building behind it is the first line of work of Sir Christopher Wren.
This is the reading room for the Bodleian Library.
This is the Divinity School in Broad Street.
And New College is down that
It's
little
a
road.
copy of the bridge exercise.
New College, but it's stated.
He's made going to check and see if Brazen Nose, the college over there, is open. And that's where we'll be heading for that doorway if it is. And because it's a tour, there's always tourists about, and there's always the ubiquitous T-shirt seller as well. That's the time. They use a sundial here to tell the time. We're heading for the dining hall. Look at this Brazen Nose college. There we found a picture of old Uncle Bill. Just before we became common and were called Smiths. This is the chapel. Another lovely room. That's another quadrangle. Oh, we're in Pembroke Square, not that you know it, it's not really a square. If you have a look around, it's sort of back from there, down the road there. So across the road is Christchurch. And that's back up, looking back up the road to where we're going to have a McDonald's. There's a zillion old buildings here, and the museum is one of them. This building here is 1,000 years old. It's the oldest building in Oxford. Well, that's what that sign says. But this one here, it looks older still. But apparently not.